To be like, I need some cookies. But not anymore. Now there's NUG Life Radio, the first cannabis education show for the counterculture community, hosted by medicinal Mike Boris and Benji Cooper. Call in live at 760-798-3127. NUG Life Radio. It'll put a smile on your face, and you won't know why.
Is that it?
I'm smiling right now.
Welcome to the NUG Life Radio Show, a higher level of education for the cannabis counterculture community. You're listening to us live on KNSJ 89.1 FM, KSFR, and K-Boom out in Vegas. Baker, Vegas? Is that what we're calling it?
Baker or Vegas?
Baker, Vegas.
One of the two.
760-798-3127. We got all new drops today. NUG Life Radio is underwritten, I guess is the word I'm looking for, by California Sap, Achilleos, Can Originals, CBD Living Water, Weed Maps, and Bud Tender. And without them, none of this would be possible. True dat. We are a cannabis counterculture education show. If you want to learn something about cannabis, you came to the right place for it. I am your host, cannabis comedian, and touring healer of the sick, Medicinal Mike, and I am here with the NUG News correspondent. He's almost a Native American when it comes to how fast he learns on what's going on in the cannabis community, except for he's incredibly white. Benji Cooper.
Are Native Americans really fast learners?
But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
awesome.
what they're known for.
That's totally rad.
Right. We have with us today our most smartest person ever on the show that we ever have, and we're happy to get him when we can from the home and house of PhDs. Welcome, Dr. Josh Hartzell.
Oh, thanks for having me again, Mike.
Hey, welcome, man. I love having you in here, and you always are like the best dressed person. It's when we know you're coming, we try to do our best, and we never come close.
Hey, you're the one wearing a tie.
They didn't know that had you not told them. NUG Life TV is where you're watching this. So if you're seeing it, you're going to see a bunch of guys in here. Later on in today's show, we have a great show. We've got Aloha Mike from Speakeasy. We have... Say hello, Aloha.
Hello. Aloha.
And Shane Duell from the U.S. Weed Channel. He's going to be up in here.
What up, everybody?
And they're going to be joining us today to educate you people, the masses of the cannabis community who want to learn about cannabis. This is the only show that is actually FCC regulated, which means we don't say potty words. So if you call in, please don't curse.
Yeah. Use your other words.
Right. Use your big boy words. We have a lot of events coming up to give shout outs to, and that is April 2nd is the San Diego Cannabis Farmers Market.
Mm-hmm.
March 20th, that's this weekend coming up. On Sunday is the Local Cup out there in San Diego. The Local Sesh, at localsesh.com. What else is coming up?
Isn't it both, though?
Yeah, it is both. It's both. If you're competing, it's the Local Cup. If you're just there as a patient, then it's the Local Sesh. If you want information, you got to go to localsesh.com.
See, that's a deal right there, because you get two events for the price of one.
Two for the price of one.
Score.
Right. It's like Reese's, chocolate and peanut butter. It's a great day for all. Mm-hmm. Reese's Pieces, man. And today is going to be a fantastic show. Tomorrow coming up, we have Tisa Bryce. She's going to be on the show. Had a great story. You can look it up. Just Google her name. They just did on her because they found her son. He's 10 years old, and he's the twin. And his brother is very sick, had a stroke about a week after birth, and now he has a seizure disorder. And the brother's out there dancing with a boombox in the streets to raise money for his brother's CBD medication.
That is so awesome.
Yeah, so they're going to be on the show tomorrow. So we're going to get all our good jokes out today about life and everything, because tomorrow's going to be a very serious show. If you're a caller and you call in and you disrespect my show with unfunny funny, then we hang up on you.
Ouch.
Unfunny funny. Right? What's going on in the news? United States marijuana economy expected to hit $44 billion by 2020.
Yeah.
They upped it $4 billion?
What is our national debt? Isn't it? It's trillion.
It's in the trillions.
Okay, so we need more than billions.
And that's not just sales. That's everything related to cannabis. That's everything that it impacts. You know, it's going to impact oil, fuel, everything that's related to it. All the different industries. They say sales will be about 6 to 11 billion by that point, though.
Now, that might be based on today's statistics, and agree with me or not on this, Doctor, but as marijuana becomes more and more legal, I think you'll see the rush of it go down and down and down.
Oh, I totally agree. I think that people will move towards sort of agriculture, and as they do that, the price of cannabis oils will drop significantly.
Yeah, so 44 billion, I don't see that happening in 2028. Especially, yeah, whatever.
Well, that's not just sales. That's all the related industries.
Yeah. That's only
Anything
4
that's
years from
connected to
now.
them.
Okay, hemp, farms and stuff. Okay,
I can
that makes
totally
While
see
for
it.
people to get to farming, I think people are doing that with hemp now, CBD, but you don't see anyone farming THC.
Oh, you hear the difference there, don't
cannabis.
you?
Yeah, sorry.
baby. So what is? You got me off. It's so hot in here. Let me tell you, too, folks out there listening, we are broadcasting from the surface of the sun today. It's like 1,000 degrees in this studio.
I think I saw the Enterprise just go by.
This is insane. Okay, whatever. That's that headline. I'm trying to make it as interesting as I can, and I've lost all desire for it. Bud and Breakfast opens America's first cannabis resort in Colorado.
Yeah, and it's they say it's all inclusive except for the weed itself. You can bring your own, or you can buy it there. But
They have a co-op on the property or something?
yeah, there's a little what do they call it? Not a dispensary. It's like the concierge, they call it. But yeah, it's full service. They got cabins. They got a whole bunch of activities, hot tubs, nightly entertainment. They have river tubing, fly fishing, horseshoes, beach volleyball, ATV tours, horseback riding. So the whole 9 yards with this one.
You know where the money's at? Weed sex clubs. Like, you get those overnight resorts that are, nude areas or catering to the sexual demographic, and you mix marijuana into there as like a natural aphrodisiac as it is. What is it in marijuana, Dr. Josh, that turns me on scientifically?
I think you're trying to reproduce Amsterdam.
Yes, he's onto it.
Colorado Red Light District.
But is there one of the cannabinoids specifically that make people horny? I could say that on the radio.
I don't know. I don't think there's any real evidence to show one way or the other. I think it affects everyone differently. So, some people probably makes them want to have sex. Some people probably...
See, I could have
anxiety,
seen a hot chick with it when I was 12, and every time I smoke now, I relate it to that beautiful person.
Right.
All right. I take that as a doctor diagnosis.
I have no idea.
Can I get Xanax now or what?
I don't know what it is about it that does that. Yeah, I have no idea.
Okay. He's honest. So I looked at you to find out what else was in the news.
Oh, well, if anybody wants to stay there, it's the Bud and Breakfast Mountain Resort at Aspen Canyon Ranch. And they've actually got a few other locations. There's a bed and breakfast that they have in Colorado Springs at the Hotel San Air, I guess that's called. There's one at the Adagio in Denver. And there's...
So they've opened up multiple locations.
Yeah, this is their 4th location that they're opening up. And this is actually bigger than the rest of them.
How do we get free tickets as saying we're doing a review? Can we get like, hey, there's 5 really good writers, and we are the decision makers for the cannabis community, and we need to stay here for free with an exclusive VIP bill. By the way, we're with Dr. Josh.
We should talk to these people.
That'll get us in there.
Yeah.
So again, today's going to be a great day. We've got Dr. Josh. We've got Shane O'Doul or just Duel?
No, dual.
Okay.
Drink alcohol.
We got Aloha Mike coming up next. We're going to talk about Speakeasy. We're going to talk about how cool it is to be him, because he's absolutely living the coolest part of anybody's life. If you want to live vicariously through Mike, you can through a Snapchat channel. Just follow in Aloha Mike on Snapchat, which I don't know what your Snapchat is. Do you have a public Snapchat where you put it out as my story and you just go, hey, my life is cool. Look how much cooler.
Yeah, I do. And it's funny you should ask, because I have no idea what my
Snapchat is?
Snapchat is.
Nobody ever Snapchats themselves.
That's... you can add me. Oh, it's MIKELLY 710.
MOUSE 420. We're going to take a quick break. This is NUG Life Radio. Make sure you stay tuned to everything we're doing, because it is awesome. Next coming up, we got Aloha Mike, and we're going to actually spend the whole time looking up his LinkedIn account. But it's going to be awesome. Dr. Josh with us. Shane Duel, not O'Doul because he drinks, is with us from the US Weed Channel. Check out the usweedchannel.com. Lots of content, cannabis content. If you like your entertainment the way you like your home life, it's with cannabis. So make sure you check them out. We'll be right back after these messages from our sponsors or some music, depending on when and where you're listening.
On cannabis. Don't you want a car that runs on cannabis? Don't you want a car that runs on cannabis? Don't you want a car that runs on cannabis? You got a nice life. You got a nice wife. You're working hard for your money. You got to save to survive, but the gas prices never cease to rise. Don't you want a car that runs on cannabis? Don't you want a car that runs on cannabis? Don't you want a car that runs on cannabis? Don't you want a car that runs on cannabis? All the farmers in Iraq could be taken up, but instead they're drilling for oil. It's the government's rule, but we could easily be a hero just to make hemp production legal. Don't you want a car that runs on cannabis? Don't you want a car that runs
Following is our disclaimer. Cue the obligatory reggae music, please. Not everything you hear on NUG Life Radio are the views of Envisage Radio or its sponsors or affiliate stations. Sometimes we just make it up as we go and cross our fingers. NUG Life Radio and our affiliates do not condone the use of cannabis in states where it is not legal. Please check with your local state laws to see if cannabis therapy is legal where you live, and make sure you get out and vote if it isn't. And if you remember, NUG Life Radio, we're here for our buds and our listeners. NUG Life Radio is a cannabis education program here to dispel myths about cannabis, like it causes short-term memory loss. Our goal is to dispel myths about cannabis, like it causes short-term memory loss. And the function of this cannabis education program is to dispel myths about cannabis, like it causes short-term memory loss.
Well, I love New Drop Day. Shout out to John Riley, who does all our drops.